Good evening, everyone. Yeah, I hope everyone had a good day in that. And got Cricket already and Brent up already on panel.
I can't see the chat. Is anybody in?
No one's in chat yet.
I was gonna say because I couldn't see nothing.
And no one's in yet. Oh, by little they'll start coming in.
Yeah, more likely.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I think I'm probably gonna have to get new computer speakers soon because on one of them I noticed that the cone is like vibrating really bad and there's a hole in it. Yeah, so speakers are starting to like dry rot, whatever.
Yeah, my grandson worked on my computer and got it up going. He said between him and my son, and got it up. But I'm gonna have to search for a new one though. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. Hi, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Hi, Bill. How's it going, Bill? What you working on there, Brent?
Looking at my system that I have to write a paper on.
Oh.
That I write it about the respiratory system.
Hi, Shelly.
Hi, Shelly.
Hey, Shelly.
So they have to write a paper how the respiratory system works or whatever?
No, I have to write what's in the respiratory system and how it works, and that's as far as I read up on it.
Yeah. Hey, Renegade.
Hey, Renegade. Hey, Steven.
Hey, Steven.
Hey, Steven. Hey, Renegade. They're gonna talk more about it tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, Steven, mine just got done updating. I turned it on, it was taking forever, and then finally speeded up towards the end.
You know, I ordered a bunch of diamond paintings from Temu, right? I showed you in the past, you know, what all I had. I went out there and visited my son and my daughter-in-law, and guess what she gave me? She got for me.
She got you more diamond paintings.
Oh yeah, a lot. So I'll be dead probably before I finish all these diamond arts.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
I'm like, the winters don't last that long.
Yeah, I hope not. At least for this year, I hope not.
I'm hoping not too, but I heard we might have a bad one. I don't know. What some of the people out there in the Dakotas were saying, that we're in for a bad winter this year.
Yeah, my bad winter was January of this year.
Hi, Lorna.
Hey, Lorna.
I'm going to work on coloring some of this page.
Of course, now you have a few power backup options ready, so if that ever happens again.
Yeah. You almost need to nowadays, because by the time the electric company get out to you in the wintertime, heck, you could be froze to death,
Yeah.
if you don't have a generator.
Yeah, I was using a gas stove for heat and
Yeah.
putting a fan at each end of the stove to push the heat around.
Mm-hmm. See, we can't do that because we're all electric. We have propane, to cook or to heat our water heater, but or not our water heater, our furnace. I'm sorry, we have propane for our furnace, but it's still got to have electric.
Yeah.
So
That's good to hear, Shelley.
did Shelley have a doctor's appointment or something? Was it, or was that somebody else had to go have a biopsy or something done? Colonoscopy or something. Can't remember who it was. I thought it might not have been Shelley.
No, that wasn't Shelley.
I have a doctor appointment tomorrow.
No. It was on Elaine's channel. Somebody was mentioning it.
I don't know.
Lydia's been sick too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shelley had the food poisoning. That's what it was.
Yeah.
She made spaghetti. I got food poisoning one time on mushrooms. I was probably about 12. Me and my brother, the neighbor, made them. And we ate them and both of us got really sick. Real bad sick. And I never touched a mushroom since. No. I still get that taste when I think about it.
Oh.
You get food poisoning, it's no picnic. Yeah.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah, there was one time I really got sick too, and I was eating an egg salad sandwich, and then after that, no matter what I did, it just wouldn't stop. And
yeah,
at the end of the week, I had to go to the hospital for it.
Yep. Me and my brother was in there for 3 days each. We ate them. We were so sick.
Yeah. Hi, Lorna.
3.5 hours it took for my laptop to update. Mine doesn't take long to update.
Mine was saying I have updates too. What is it? Something going around? We all got to update.
Hey,
like, man.
Yeah, Microsoft is pushing out a bunch of updates, I guess.
Please let me know if you hear the fan. If you can, I'll turn it off.
No, I hear Arnie's too, so it doesn't matter. People need them.
Yeah, mine's on.
They don't do anything to those. Now, if you have TV on and all that kind of stuff, then they get mad. They don't get mad on fans.
Yeah, I'm thinking of unplugging mine. I'm starting to get a little chilly.
Oh.
So how you doing, Lorna?
Huh?
How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad.
I'm freezing.
I'm going to turn that fan off.
Yeah.
I can't hear him. Oh. Trying to pick these colors out of this thing. Oh, what do I want to use next? Pink.
Oh, you feel better soon, Shelley. We'll see you soon.
Well, I'm outie. Shelly's leaving already?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shelley hasn't been feeling well.
I knew she had food poisoning.
She pops in and says hi,
Yeah.
She's gonna eat her dinner.
then yeah, she's
And
made
hopefully
some
she can keep it down.
I had beer brats today for dinner.
I had
I
a
made
dinner soup.
hamburgers.
I had a dinner soup, that's all I had.
I just made hamburgers, some rice, wild rice,
Yeah.
cucumbers.
I had corn on the cob. I figure eat those up before they go bad. Then I had rice roni and a couple pieces of chicken.
I get tired of cooking dinner every night. I really do.
Yeah, me too.
But I've got a husband and a granddaughter I have to cook for, so my grandson, he's now pretty much got moved out. He's got some more stuff here he's got to get, but he's kind of moved out. But
Yeah.
he's back more than he's gone. Unless he's working. If he's working, then he don't come by. But he's going to be starting college here soon.
Yeah. And earlier I was looking at my phone and there's a restaurant like 4 blocks away and their fish fries look good. So I might take, at the beginning of the month, I'll probably ride down there on my scooter and get a fish fry to go.
I don't do shellfish because I'm allergic to it, but I can eat a good, piece of walleye or perch if it ain't real. I don't like it when they taste like the water, the fishy, tasty, real strong. I don't like it when it's real strong.
Yeah.
I don't like catfish and stuff like that. I'm more of I like the crappie. If it's cooked right, it's got to have a crispy, crunchy to it.
Yeah.
I don't like broiled fish, or it's got to be breaded.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Did you guys see my video on South Dakota? South Dakota. I put a video up.
No, I didn't yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. I haven't been doing much since school started.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I don't know how my grandson's going to do it. He's holding down a full-time job, and he's going to be he's going to be a corporate lawyer. And I don't know how he's going to do it. He's already did all of his accounting stuff, so he's really good at that. So
Yeah.
I did accounting.
Huh?
I did accounting. I almost have my associates in medical assisting.
Yeah. Well, he was gonna go and be he wanted to be an accountant, but it's like I can't remember what the name of it is now. I can't remember. He told me what it was, and now I can't even think what it is. And then he's changing it. He's always wanted to be a lawyer, but now he wants to be a corporate lawyer. So
Yeah.
he'd be a good one because he likes to get his point across.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think that's his downfall because he can be wrong, but he'll figure out a way to make himself look right. And that could be a downfall. So
Yeah.
Aaron, why does your TikTok keep you awake until 1:30 in the morning? Silly question, I know. But why? I've got TikTok and mine don't keep me awake until 1:30 in the morning.
rolling over keeps me up past 1 in the morning. Every
Yeah.
time I roll over, I'm wide awake.
Well, it's 1:20 where I am now.
Mm.
Arnie, did you let Susan know you live shot?
No, I didn't.
Travel and more. I don't think I said hello to them. Travel and more.
It's Aaron.
Hello. It's who?
Aaron.
Hi. Aaron. Okay. Hi, Aaron. I'm trying to put names with the channel things. Oh, Lydia's here too.
Hey, Lydia.
Hi, Lydia. You feeling better?
Hi, Lydia.
Just don't go on TikTok. Set a limit on how long you're on it.
I was going to tease Shelly today because I tease her that she's the reason I'm hooked on Temu. And now my husband's hooked. He's actually
I've never ordered
buying
it.
more than me. I was going to tease her. You got me started, which got him started. So now you're responsible for both of us.
Hey, Steven.
Hello.
Arnie, you're coming back for
Make
you.
it big. Cool.
I like that book.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nothing but cats. And I thought of you, Arnie.
That's actually what I'm doing now is coloring. I'm coloring some flowers, though.
Hey,
I
Steve.
haven't colored in so long.
Yeah, it's been a while too for me that since I've colored anything, maybe I should grab a couple of books from the other room that I used to do my live streams in.
You need to try diamond art, Arnie. I really think you would like it.
He has a cat that will jump on the table.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think Layla would let Arnie do diamond painting.
Yeah, Layla likes to jump up here. Then she likes to look in the camera and try and spook everyone.
My cat lets me do diamond paintings.
Last week she hissed on Maters. I don't know why.
Oh, I know.
I missed that. Darn. Hey,
Hey, Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie. Sorry, your name would not come out of my mouth.
I,
Tell you what, for that little town of Delmont, there's less than probably 200 people in it, and there's probably that many cats in it. I seen kittens running in this everywhere, just everywhere is cats. But all the people that are left out there, the old timers and that, they feed them, and a lot of them they're not fixed, so they just run the town, the little town there, and they just keep having kittens, and
Yeah.
it's so far away from any big towns that nobody comes, no animal shelters or anything come and take them. And I mean, I have actually saw some pretty cats out there, but little baby kittens and stuff. I mean, gorgeous looking cats, but I'm allergic to them. I can't
Bill,
pick them
what am I getting blamed for now?
Yeah.
That was Arnie who burped.
Huh?
That was Arnie who burped, not me.
Who said
I'm not
who
guilty.
said what?
Bill, but better than coming out the other end, Lorna.
Okay, I didn't even hear anything.
No,
It was Arnie.
I didn't burp.
Or cough or whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah,
He's a
all of a sudden I realized that my kid was just in a t-shirt and underwear. He was like that all stream last night.
It's all right, Bill.
He's a child. People have a problem with it. They need to get over it. He's a child.
When my
Kids do that.
I think we got a pair of shorts on him now. Or
when my son was 3 years old, he used to go around naked, learning when he was learning how to potty train. He'd go naked in the house.
Pajama pants now. That's good. It's a little cool in here. We actually got some decent temperatures to have the windows open.
I wish I had my window open.
Yeah, okay, Lydia. Yeah, I sent you the link for just in case if you wanted to.
Well,
Lydia, did you go to the doctors? Did you go to the doctors? Because there's some nasty viruses going around.
Well, Lydia, hopefully you'll kick it in its butt and see it out soon.
Eat some raw garlic. Swallow it like aspirins. Chop it up like little small aspirins and swallow it with a glass of water. Garlic is a virus killer. Better than any cold medicine you can get.
And it'll keep the vampires away.
Yeah, that too. That way you don't taste it.
Take
Keeps
aspirin
mosquitoes away too.
if
Yeah.
you're on blood thinners.
Yeah. And if you swallow the garlic, you chop it up small enough and swallow it, throughout the day. Just, get you a couple cloves and swallow it throughout the day. You don't taste it, but it kills the virus.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. As Lorna said, you gotta be careful if you're on blood thinners.
Yeah. I don't think she's on any blood thinners.
Anybody.
It is currently 62 degrees here.
63 here.
Yeah, it's 62 here according to my computer.
66 here.
74.
Window open and window fan in.
It's 74 here.
Yeah, it's usually warmer down there in Florida where you're at, Renegade.
We hit those temperatures today, Renegade. We hit those temperatures today, mate.
Again, the UK is not used to the higher temperatures.
We go from a heat wave to it being cold, to a heat wave to back being cold.
Yeah.
That drives my sinuses and everything else insane.
Yep.
Hey, Joe.
Where are you at again, Lorna?
I'm in the UK.
Is rent real expensive over there?
Yes.
Is
That's what I
what?
heard. Rent. I heard it was real expensive over there.
Oh,
is here too.
Not this property. The property before I had would have cost $900 a month for a 1-bedroom flat without paying for your gas, your electric, your water, and everything else.
Oh
That's
my
before
lord!
we pay for all that.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Wow.
roughly what it is here in America now.
Yeah.
Maybe with some of them utilities included, but
I pay for all my utilities.
Yeah, rent here is about $1,500 to $2,000 a month.
How are people going to live? It's just getting worse and worse and worse.
Hey, Lydia,
Right.
I don't know if I said hello to you.
If we had to go rent right now, if we didn't have like a locked in mortgage payment and we had to go rent, me and my husband couldn't do it. We would not be able to eat. We wouldn't be able to do it on what we get a
I
month
pay a lot. I pay a lot for rent.
because we're both on a fixed income now. And if we
Me
had to
too.
rent, we could not do it.
Yeah.
I need a fixed income. That's why I'm in school to
Yeah.
be able to get a job.
180.
And then if they give you a $30 raise on your, your Social Security or whatever, everything else goes up 60%, So
Yeah.
you're not getting a raise, you're not getting anything, you're getting hurt more.
it's infuriating.
Yeah, it is.
It's like the average wage goes up just a little bit, but the cost of everything else goes up so much bigger quicker.
Well,
Well, back in our days, in my days, when me and my husband started working, the first 10 years of our lives, we were making like $4 and $5 an hour. And then like in the 90s, we went up to $8, $9 an hour. That doesn't account for the cost of livings now. So our amounts of that we've paid in and stuff is. And then we had a lot of factories close. We had years in, and when they closed, you lost your seniority. You lost, you didn't have any of that stuff. They got rid of it. So,
Hey, Miss Bell. Hey, Robert. Hey, Susan.
and Mrs. Bell,
hey, Robert.
Hey, Southern Belle.
Robert,
Hello, everybody.
And Susan. Arnie. Don't forget Susan.
Oh, hi,
Hey,
Susan.
Susan.
Yeah, Susan, I didn't even see you. You snuck in.
That's what I turned around and said. Hi, Susan. Robert. Bell.
I heard the little
Hey,
whisper there,
Susie.
Lorna.
Come up. I'm making magnets. Yeah, but you can show your magnets, Miss Bell. They're brilliant. I want your Chucky magnet.
Yeah, coming up, Miss Bell. Yes, emailed you the link.
She made a I'm echoing. Why am I echoing?
It does it every once in a while.
Can echo off of yourself. Sometimes it echoes off of somebody else on occasion. It happens. It's just the nature of the beast.
That's the two
Oh,
she's
wow.
just made.
oh, that's cute.
Nice.
And she ate the Chucky one earlier.
You guys are gonna hate it. I have to let you guys go. I need to do 4 more chapters. I just came up to say hi and everything today.
Good luck.
Well, we love you, and
I
I
have
hope everything goes well for you for the rest of the week.
Yeah,
Yep.
it will. I
Don't
have all
study
week.
too hard to where you get migraines.
I have all week to do the homework.
Just don't give yourself migraines.
No, I have to read from the computer screen. The book's on the computer. So I can't sit here and read like this and have you guys running. I actually have to look on another screen, another Chrome screen.
Yeah.
Because it has my personal one, and then it has my school ones that my school comes up on. It has Chrome for my school and a Chrome for personal. And I got to get this stuff done so that I'll be ready for class tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Yep.
All right, Brian. Have
Stay
fun.
safe.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Well, Miss Southern Belle, I have a tank top and pajama pants. So.
As long as you got clothes on, Miss Southern Belle, that's all that matters.
Yeah, as long as the important bits are covered.
Stephen, aren't you the one that likes wood stuff, wood crafts?
Yeah.
I just got a box given to me. It's right over there. And in this box, it's got little kits. Oh man, there's tons of them in it. And each little kit is made with something with wood, and you put it together. Like it might be a ship, a boat, a bottle, and it's just wood. And they ordered them in the mail, and I think it's out of the late 70s. They were ordering these through the mail. Hold on, I'll show them to you. Let me get them.
This is one I did years ago.
That's kind of like, well, I don't know if they're the same, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Thank you, Miss Southern Belle.
when I say it's a box because it's heavy. And they were given to me, and I don't know what to do with them. But they came in, I was trying to look for a date on them. They came in boxes like this. And inside them, it's like different crafts that you make. Each box is different. There's some that, let me see if I can find, I don't know, it's probably like 30 in this box. This one says, some of them have wood and some of them is just fabrics and crafts. And, oh. Golden Fleet the Explorer. That's what this one is. Oh, you can't really.
Oh.
And they're just like, some of them are wooden, and they're every box. There you go. Oops, I'm hitting something on this. Has something different.
Yeah.
And it's, yeah, there's just a bunch of the boxes. And like I said, you can see how old these boxes are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's in the boxes. And it's, I'm not kidding when I say I got a box of them. I was trying to lift this box to show you guys. If I can. Well, there's two there. I don't think I can lift it. This is the box. Big box.
Wow.
And it's full of them.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they thought I wanted to do them or something, but they left them. And I thought either I'll take them to the Goodwill or I don't know what to do with them. I don't, just go through them and see if there's anything in there I want to use, but I don't want to take the kits apart, if there's like something in there I'd use and take it away from the kit.
Yeah.
But some of these, I think, are from the 50s and the 60s. So, because I seen a bill statement in there on one of them.
Yeah.
So they might be antique. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe some might be worth a little something.
Yeah. I don't know. But that's what they were. Just, I don't know what this one is. Like I said, some of them, like, it's little wood. Let me open this one up completely. Oh, it's got a bunch of wood and some springs. It's like, it's a wood. It's got all the pieces.
Yeah.
They're just wood kits. I don't know what this one is. Let me see what it says it is. Here's the plans for it. Okay. This one is this. You put it together and that's what that one makes.
Robert, yes. My partner cannot upload any picture whatsoever on his Facebook. And he hasn't for the last few days, but he can share stuff from other people, but he cannot upload anything. And a couple of other people I know are exactly the same. So, it's annoying, Robert. It's annoying.
Yeah, I haven't had any problems with my Facebook that I know of.
I haven't yet. Touching wood. Touching wood.
I was just
haven't yet.
deleting some of the stuff out of mine, but trying to clean some of it up.
The only
I'll be right back, guys. My dog is barking. I think I gotta take her out. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I stop the camera and then come back in? This is gonna take me a few.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be back.
Okay.
My main thing with Facebook is sometimes sometimes it tends to show old posts. It's like that was from several days ago and I already saw it.
Yeah, I've had that.
Yeah, every so often I'll get an old post that'll show up.
Hey,
Hello.
Oh,
how is everybody tonight? How are y'all doing?
I'm doing okay.
I keep having brain farts. I don't know what I'm doing.
Thank
There
you.
Renegade.
Yeah, Clue, you need to learn how to talk without that language of yours.
My kid's been a bottomless pit, I tell you. Oh,
Let's
God.
not give- let's not give
Excuse me.
Thank you, Arnie.
Thank you, Bill. And of course, I'm in the wrong account. Duh.
Oh no, Susan.
Be gone with yes.
Thank you, Stephen.
Think I'm annoying as
Hey,
heck.
Angela, love.
And
All right. Be back shortly.
I'm gonna vape real quick, Arnie. That's why I'm turning my camera off.
yeah, I don't mind.
Joe, I got a new one.
Oh, are you trying to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
So, yeah. Because my tobacco is quite expensive over here.
I'm sure.
So what video have you uploaded then, Joe?
Me and Jen are doing a collab of where we can get anything out of our collection and $50 toward the other person. She did hers the other day, but I just got my box, so it's unboxing of all the makeup she sent me to do a full face.
Yeah,
Oh, cool. It's alright, Renegade. No worries, darling.
And she sent a travel size of my favorite perfume. I can't believe she did that. Ooh, I had a hamburger steak tonight. It was so yummy.
Sounds good.
yeah, I'll probably have steak tomorrow night because I took it out of the freezer and put it in the refrigerator.
Oh, yeah?
It was one that I got on clearance.
Oh, okay. My neighbor's coming over tomorrow to show me how to do stir-fry rice noodle with steak.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds good, Bill. In fact,
Bill, I've got that for the weekend. As long as my joint of pork. No, right, I've got lamb for the weekend.
Mm.
As long as it turns up. Yes, Susan, I agree with you 100%.
We're supposed to go see my folks.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
yeah, that's funny, Bill.
Oh, you're silly, Bill. We're supposed to go see my folks today, but my mom got sick, so we didn't go.
Susan, lamb is nice, but it can be very fatty. So it depends on how you cook it. I put mine in the oven on a low temperature for a bit longer than what it says because it's on a low temperature because it can be fatty.
Yeah, I never had lamb myself either.
I normally have lamb just at Easter because that's what we have a traditional over here. Lamb for Easter.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I haven't ate properly for the last week and a half, so I thought I better start eating proper meals again.
I'm back, guys.
Welcome back, Cricket.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to go chasing after her. She seen her rabbit or something out there, and she took off down towards the woods. I had to yell at her.
Oh no.
Oh,
She don't hurt him. She don't hurt him. She just likes to chase him.
yeah.
That's the way my dog is.
Oh. She knows when I say her name, and then I go 3, 2, 1. She better be back here by I get to 1.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Kid asked for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I still love a good PB and J.
Cannot stand it.
Oh really?
Huh?
I can't stand peanut butter.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I love peanut butter and jelly. I don't like lamb.
I can't stand the smell of it.
I can't stand the smell
Oh.
of lamb when it's cooking.
That's a shame.
To me, lamb, I don't know. I don't want to insult anybody, but to me, it smells like a pissy diaper when it's cooking. It does.
Lucky enough, that's not putting me off for the weekend, then, isn't it?
What's that?
I said, lucky enough, that's not going to put me off for the weekend. Because that's
I
why
just
we
don't like
want
lamb.
to.
I've 3 or 4 different times. I've had people say, "Oh, I'll cook it, and you'll like it the way I cook it," and be sitting there, and it just has that smell when it's big. Oh,
Everybody says that about deer to me. I have tried deer every way possible. The only way I like it is I do like deer jerky. I don't like it any other way.
now my mom
Oh,
used to put vinegar on deer before she cooked it to get that wild smell out of it, but I could no. No, thank you.
Never tried it.
I've tried it every way possible. I mean, but I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like myself a good venison burger.
Yeah.
I've tried that.
We're
I've
going
tried it every way.
to make renegade hungry in a minute. Let me watch.
We had a guy that used to cook lamb. He'd cook it and then he'd like cut it up and stuff and make his little bags and stuff for the winter and shit. And I'm telling you, you could, because he would cook a lot of it at once. And we'd go be outside his house going, oh, because you knew he was cooking it.
Yeah, I grew up in a.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
I'm moving it around, so I didn't want to.
I grew up in a hunting family, and I married into a hunting family. So
Yeah, one half of my family, all they do is hunt, and I just don't like deer. I tried.
Yeah.
Well,
I've ate bear.
Well, different.
I've had bear steak.
Sorry. Hi, chat. Does the deer have kind of a bitter, tough, seasoned taste to it? Kind of salty?
A deer?
Yeah, when Joe said she doesn't like the taste.
It's according to how it's cooked.
Yeah, it depends on the chef, really.
Well, most of what I've seen that it's got a taste that people don't like is it's not butchered correctly. And then when you cook it, it's called a gamey taste to it.
mm-hmm.
I've had it butchered correctly, and then I've had it butchered wrong.
Yeah. Mom used to soak hers in vinegar water for a while before she'd cook any roast of deer or anything
Yeah.
to take that wild taste out of it. But
Yeah.
I just couldn't eat Bambi.
Yeah. Oh, I can eat Bambi, and I can eat Bambi's dad and Bambi's mom
Although
if it's butchered right. That's the thing. It's the butchering for me.
I
anyway.
ate Smokey the Bear, but I can't eat Bambi.
I've never had Yogi or Boo Boo.
I have. And I've actually, believe it or not, I was lied to, and I've actually ate snake, and they told me it was chicken.
Snake.
Yeah, it was snake.
No.
And I didn't know it, and I ate it, and then they told me it was chicken, and it actually kind of tasted a little bit like chicken, but it had kind of a little off taste. And I thought, well, your chicken's spoiled or something. And they got laughing at me, and then later on they told me it was, you know, what it was, and I'm like, oh Jesus, as scared as I am of snakes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I hate a lot of different wildlife. I'm just not into it that much. I don't like rabbits either. My brother-in-law raises rabbits to eat. I don't like them.
No. And yeah, I knew someone that did that, and I couldn't stand it.
When I was little, I guess I ate muskrat, but I don't remember it. But my mom said I used to sit down and eat it with my papa, and I used to love it.
No, Susan, I have not eaten turtle.
You have not eaten turtle. I know someone who has, but I have not.
I used to actually go turtle trapping up in Canada.
Yeah, my dad used to do it all the time. We had snapper. Mm-mm.
It's not bad if it's cooked right.
I've had frog legs.
I've had
I
that.
don't like frog legs.
Frog legs taste like chicken. Now they do taste like chicken.
I've had gator.
Just very, very little tiny chicken.
Yeah, like little bitty pieces of chicken.
Yeah, Jason loves them. I don't like it.
Yeah, to me, gator is. I've had that, and it was another one of those that it had to be prepared right.
Yeah, I've had good gator and I've had bad gator. You're definitely right on that.
Yeah. Well, my gator it had to be what was considered Cajun style, so blackened. I could not eat it otherwise. It just bleh.
My 5-year-old grandson, I got a picture of him up on Facebook. My daughter-in-law sent it to me. He was eating octopus.
Oh, yum. I like octopus and squid.
Oh, it was grossing me out.
Hey, Miss Bell. No.
I've had what is it, calamari, I think.
Yeah, squid, fried squid, yum.
What about mutton? Anybody ever eat mutton?
No.
Yes.
Yes, I've had sheep.
No.
Ugh,
No.
no.
I've had that at the Chinese buffet, the calamari, and
Yeah.
I don't. It just ended up all chewy.
It is pretty chewy. You're right.
Like I just couldn't quite get through it. I was like,
My kid's dad gave me some canned in ink, and I took no. It just no.
I think my husband's ate everything out there. He's one of them that he's a man of the world. He'll try anything, eat anything.
Yeah, I'll try anything, but
Whether you try it a second time is the question.
no, Bill.
Yeah.
I mentioned a Chinese buffet, and of course, somebody brings up the daggum cat.
You knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, I should have saw that coming.
yeah.
I was wondering if it's going to be him or Renegade doing it.
It was about a 50-50 chance right there.
Yep.
I've had a grasshopper, Bill, and it is as bad as it sounds.
Well, you know, there's one country, I think it's Vietnam. They actually eat dog.
Mm-hmm.
There's several countries that eat dog and cat.
Yeah.
Egypt. is one
No,
of
thank
them.
you.
We had crock pot barbecued chicken and mashed taters today, Aaron.
No,
I've
I
heard of
don't know
eating
any
horse
way to
meat
do
too. One of them, they eat horse meat. It's a deli to them. I can't remember what country it was.
Renegade. I mentioned Chinese buffet, and Bill brought up the cat.
And it was a 50-50 on if it was going to be you or him doing that.
Yeah.
There's no way I could do that. Eat cat or dog.
No. When I say I'll try anything, I mean normal, like anything. I couldn't do a cat or dog. I couldn't do a horse. Although I have done goat, and it was not terrible. It wasn't great though.
Goat chili.
I guess if you're hungry enough, though, you'll eat anything. But
I
I
tried
don't know.
chocolate grasshopper on a dare, and that was oh
We had a science teacher in the 8th grade. He had chocolate covered crickets and grasshoppers, and he was passing them around to the class, and they had the opportunity if they wanted to try this new chocolate he got. And a bunch of them was eating them, and I happened to know what it was because I heard him talking to the gym teacher. I knew not to eat it, and everybody was eating. Oh, these ain't bad. And then when he told them what they were, oh, you should have seen some sick kids.
yeah.
And oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, spit. Where's the trash can? Because it's got to go.
yeah, it was in science class. I'll never forget it.
Hmm.
I tried telling a couple of them, oh, he's not allowed to do that. I'm going, well, he is. You're going to eat him if you try it. Sure enough.
It's legal.
Yep. He asked him. Well, back then, I think you could get away with a little more than what you can nowadays. But
Yeah. I mean, you could even get away with that now without telling them.
yeah,
But
it's up to you if you want to eat it.
yeah, I wouldn't be doing that because there's too many kids with allergies nowadays. That
Yep.
oh my Lord.
Yeah, I've got food allergies. I wouldn't just take something if somebody didn't tell me what everything it was in it now.
Me
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, me too, Susan.
See, I don't look at cats and dogs as something that's edible at all.
Mm-mm.
No.
I look at them as a person, pretty much.
I
Yeah,
look at them as a potential part of my family. You know?
I've done some really weird and stupid things for pets, so I cannot imagine that I would ever even think that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, Aaron.
I wouldn't purposely, but if someone served me food and I didn't know what it was and they told me afterward it was cat or dog, yeah, you can't control that, but I would not purposely go out looking for an animal to put in my dinner pot.
I would get sick. If somebody did that to me, I would get sick, and then I would stab them in the face.
A lot of the
I would
Vietnam vets.
probably put them in the
over in
hospital
Vietnam
as I'm
eat
throwing
cat.
up.
Did you know that?
Do what, dear?
A lot of the Vietnam vets, when they were over in Vietnam, and two of my uncles and my brother-in-law being some of them, they told me they ate dog over there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And
No, they were having to eat and they were being fed dog.
Yeah.
They didn't know it.
nope.
Chris ate dog in Egypt and he didn't know it until after he ate it.
And they were being drugged with angel dust to make them fight harder.
He turned around and said it was nice. Just tasted like pork.
Yuck.
And that was the spices and stuff that they gave it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had 3 uncles in Vietnam. One of them was on the same ship as the Sullivan brothers, and his brother got hit with shrapnel in the legs, and he still is pulling shrapnel out.
Mm.
And the other
I'll
uncle,
be right back.
the other side, was the one that told my grandmother about her second son being hurt. And they all 3 later in life, yeah, I had dog, I had cat, we had to survive somehow, and not like we had free range chickens.
Well, a lot of them were fed it and didn't know it,
The Vietnamese would lock their chicken up, and they did not let them roam for food or anything. So the nuisance animals, because that's what I consider chickens, were feral dogs and cats.
Yeah.
That's what you ate.
Good
Night,
night,
Renegade.
good night, Renegade.
Night, Renegade.
Night, Renegade.
I know one thing. I hate that I'm fixing to have to rip out most of a blanket.
Ooh.
No, it's made with really thin yarn, and I'm going to have to pull it out.
Ooh, like how much of it?
Oh,
Ooh.
Bill, my nan loved it. Loved tripe. She loved it. She would eat that at least once a month. Yeah, no, not my cup of coffee.
Stephen.
Oh,
All but
okay.
that very
Oh,
center.
that's pretty.
All but what?
This is the yarn I'm using. It's like a number 2 weight. All but the very itty bitty center.
Is that a variegated yarn, or are you mixing the colors?
No, it's a marled.
Okay.
And this has gone through my knitting machines before, so it's going through that.
Okay.
So you gotta undo all of it.
Yeah, because the person I was making it for, she wants it out of a different yarn, and there's a whole nother backstory on that, which I'll get into backstage.
Oh, golly gee, at that point, it almost be like start
If it's-
again.
No, I'm gonna rip it and put it on my hat. Put it on my hat machine.
Yeah, just so you know that you are live on YouTube and utility companies never call you. Scamming.
Mark, how are you?
Is that a scam call?
Yep.
This is your utility company.
Oh, I got sent an email today saying your account is going to be billed X amount of money for Bitcoin exchange.
Girl, I get them all the time. I don't know why. Oh,
It's showing a PDF for me to download, and I open the email and look, and that's what I can read off the PDF that they want me to download. Guess
I
what
keep
that-
getting stuff saying I have packages waiting for me at UPS.
Sometimes what I'll do, if I get an email and there's a phone number, I'll call the phone number repeatedly just to rake up their phone bill.
Oh yeah.
Because it'll be like an 800 number.
yeah.
Hilarious.
It's
Oh,
like
Joe,
I ain't never ordered anything, but I got all these packages waiting at UPS.
Right?
Renegade went to bed, Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
I didn't
Yeah,
see that.
9 o'clock his time.
Ugh.
Because he and Steven are on the same time zone.
Does anybody know how he's doing today? I don't think he was feeling so hot.
I don't know, but
He didn't go live, so I was worried about him.
okay. I didn't know if he'd gone live or not.
He has good days and he has bad days.
Yeah.
He just takes a break when needed, and we understand because he came off the health crisis, and we're not going to push him to go live if he's not feeling it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like me, I think it's 2 weeks ago. I didn't go live because the Houston Texans were playing in the living room. And I'm like, I could have gone in the bedroom and done a live in there, but that would have been worse because I would have had an echo every time the bathroom door moved.
Oh, yeah. Y'all, guess what I won today? Y'all are going to laugh. I won a Scrub Daddy that was in the shape of a croc.
Oh, jeez.
Why it's in the shape of a croc, I don't know. But they collabed and I won.
Okay. Yes, it does, Susan. When my dad was diagnosed, that changed how he did everything.
Oh, yeah, my dad's a totally different person.
Yeah. Well, when he was diagnosed with everything, it did change what he did and how he did it. But after a couple of years, you get to the point that you're like, you know what, screw it. You're going to do the best you can, live your best life, and just be the best you can be, at least in my dad's case. And he'd even was thinking about dating again right before he passed.
Oh, wow.
He's like, yeah, the cute nurse at my doctor's office. She finally agreed to go out on a date with me after 6 months of me kind of hitting around. I was like, go, Dad, go. I'm not going to tell him no. I mean, after dealing with my mom and then my stepmom, yeah, no, go ahead.
It's like my father-in-law. He was in his 80s and he had lung cancer. And his kids were saying, "You need to quit smoking, Dad. You need to quit smoking." And it's like, he's 80-something years old. It's in both his lungs. He's not going to live long. They done told him. And you want to take his cigarettes away. Make
Yeah,
him
Jason's grandmother is 98, and she loves bread and she loves cookies. And, you know, they're like, "You shouldn't do that. That's not good for you." I'm like, she's 98 years old. Let her open
let
her
go.
mouth under a chocolate fountain if she wants to.
It's like, let him go. I mean, that's what he wants. Don't take it away from him now. I mean,
I've lived this long doing what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm going to change a little bit, but leave me the heck alone. I got this. I'm smoking, yes. I'm eating cookies. I'm eating cake. And you know what? I'm happy. Go away. And that's, at this point, 80-something years old and been smoking as long as he has, he's liable to die from quitting.
Yeah.
just like people, my dad, my real father, he used to drink beer, 6-pack a day. I mean, he wasn't a drunk or anything. He'd start out, you know, have one before he went to work, and he'd go to work, he'd come home and he'd drink one, then he'd drink a couple before he went to bed. Sometimes he finished the 6-pack, sometimes he didn't. And they said, when he got sick, take his beer away. It's like,
Nope.
I'm not going to do that to him.
Nope.
Yeah.
My uncle drank a 6-pack. He bought 2 12-packs a week. So he had basically a 24-pack a case a week. And unless he was rigging, then he only had a 12-pack.
Yeah, through help of her doctor, my mother-in-law is basically quit smoking herself.
Okay.
She's been diagnosed with a COPD.
Yeah. I got a couple of friends that have COPD.
That's not fun living
It's
with someone
not.
who has it.
It flares up. It aggravates you. You never know when it's going to hit. You can be in a room and somebody spray air freshener and boom, it hits. That, believe me, I know.
Mm-hmm. My grandfather had emphysema and COPD.
My dad had black lung.
But you did not give, he said, doctor said, well, you need to quit smoking. He said, bite me. To this day, smelling Prince Albert cigars, the tobacco, and Jack Daniel's whiskey together, I'm immediately transported back before I was 9 years old.
If I smell a black blue ribbon, I see my grandfather's face. It's so strange how smells will do that.
Trigger.
Yeah.
My dad drank Blatz. He liked that old nasty Blatz stuff. Blatz beer. Or that Strolls.
Natty Light. That's what my uncle drank, was Natty Light. And
Grandpa did PBR when he could afford it, something, whatever was the cheapest when he could.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, even if he could, if I can afford it, it was Budweiser.
Yeah.
And that was he bought that on his birthday and Christmas.
Yeah.
That was it. The rest of the year was Natty and Keystone, whichever one was on sale.
Oh, Keystone is rough. I can do a natty, but Keystone's rough.
I can do any of them. I just hold my nose. I hate the smell of it. To me, it smells.
Y'all remember Little Kings? You remember Little Kings? Anybody remember Little Kings?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, Little Kings. Little Kings beers. When I was a teenager, that was my go-to water. My mother owned a bar, so a lot of the booze was, you know, when the storeroom was overloaded, it was in the basement of our house. So I could help myself to. She didn't know about it, but I would-
Not till later, and she figured out, yeah, being drunk is not good.
Yeah.
Not for
I was
10.
smart enough not to get caught. That was the thing. But
Oh.
the neighborhood, I was a teenager and stuff, so I was pretty well, you know, the neighborhood kids, hey, let's go hang out at Cricket. Should get us some booze, or, you know.
Yeah.
And that was, like I said, back in the 70s when we'd hang out. I got to be to where I would take my purse. I never carried a purse, but when it comes school time, I took a purse, and I would dump out Excedrin bottles, aspirin bottles.
Oh, Miss Bell, Mad Dog 2020? That was not wine. That was straight up hurt.
And I'd load it full of gin or vodka and put it in my purse and go to school. And by second hour, I'm leaving. I'd go and get attendance taken, and out the door I went. I still, you know, graduated and everything, but my grades were good, but I was gone. So after that attendance was taken, second hour, I was out in the car with my friends, and we were out running the neighborhood. Do our schoolwork and turn it in. Get it from somebody and turn it in. You got half credit, but it was enough to, you know.
Yeah.
But hell, back then, half my high school teachers smoked weed, so it was, like I said, it was a 70s thing.
Yeah.
And growing up in Toledo, so
Yeah.
Hey, trouble's here.
I don't have a set
Hi, Trouble.
really go to beer.
Yeah.
But my father-in-law goes to Labatt Blue Light. Now just Labatt Blue, not the light, but just Labatt Blue. And there's sometimes times in which he'll hand me one or two, or I'll get done with one and he'll hand me another.
I think through the years too, they've changed the flavors of beers, because
Yeah.
Lowenbrau back in the 70s had a totally different taste than the Lowenbrau they do now. I mean, back then it was a little bit more of a, it wasn't as strong, you know, it had a bad afterbite, but now it's got a really nasty afterbite.
Yeah.
Just same with pop. I don't think Coca-Cola tastes the same as it did back then. I don't think Pepsi tastes the same.
Oh, no. No.
You know, it's different.
No,
Oh, no, I don't like peppermint. Yeah.
You know, it's just it's different. Even chocolate don't even taste it. Chocolate don't even taste the same like it did in the 90s.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it's like it's waxy or something.
Yeah, it's like it's more of that carob stuff. It's I
Yeah.
don't know, it's so fake. Not they cut back on the cocoa beans or something. I don't know, but it is just not the same. I can't even hardly stand chocolate now unless it's certain kinds. But I used to love Hershey bars. I'd eat Hershey bars like they were going out of style, and
I
now
love the Hershey with almonds, and they taste
Yeah.
totally different.
Oh,
and
yeah.
now that's about the only one I can kind of stomach is a Hershey with almonds. The plain ones, I don't even like them in the s'mores.
Yeah.
They're fake.
But
Even
yeah,
Reese's cups are starting to taste funny.
they're like,
None of the Hostess cakes taste the same either. The snowballs and the chocolate cupcakes and Twinkies, none of them taste the same.
They got sold and rebought, and
Yeah, I know. It just,
Provolone? Sorry, Arnie,
Oh.
what's up?
yeah, I got this because it's been a while since I had
Toby Stone.
this one, and I swear it even tastes a little different now than what it did before.
Mm-hmm.
Dove chocolate and Lindt chocolate is pretty decent, but it's cost so much more.
yeah, it's still not the same as the chocolate we had in the 90s and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's not. I'd rather have a Hershey's from the 90s than a Lindt from today.
Yep. Same with Coca-Cola. You know, I'd rather have a Coke out of the 70s and 80s than any Coke. They could give me one Coke out of the 70s and 80s versus a case of it now. I'd take the one Coke.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
70s and 80s.
That was a real culture shock for me when I went to college, because growing up, we was on a farm and everything we did, either our neighbors or we grew or raised, and then all of a sudden I'm getting stuff from a grocery store. It was wild, the difference in taste.
Yep. I remember the very first time I had a can of SpaghettiOs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, my friend, her mother invited me to stay over her house for lunch. And I didn't, like I said, we grew up, everything was cooked. You didn't have stuff out of the can. You wanted a hamburger, your mother fried you a hamburger and put it on 2 pieces of bread. We didn't have McDonald's. And she asked me to stay over for lunch, and she put this bowl of these little round things in front of me with tomatoes.
Say hi.
And I tasted it. And I'm, what is this? I didn't know what it was.
I made her.
Hey, Mater.
Yeah, he's
I made her.
apparently getting ready for bed.
I made her.
Hello.
You do have 3 Gatorades in the icebox.
Oh,
So.
I saw that.
But yeah, I still have to wash the dishes and stuff before I go to bed.
Me and Jason got to redo the pantry. I don't know when we got to just shoving stuff in there, but over the past couple of months we have been. So we got to straighten that crap out.
Yeah.
I sometimes have to do that too, Joe.
I hate straightening the pantry, but it's got to be done.
Yeah, go through what's old and out of date.
Bill and Susan say hi.
Yeah, I gotta do the fridge yet.
We do a lot of canning, and I got to go through all my canned goods and get
I got
rid of
a
some
bunch of,
jellies, and make room for
leftovers.
new. And
We're going to be eating the next few days. No fresh food. Leftovers.
I'm excited about tomorrow. My neighbor's going to show me how to do the stir-fry rice noodles with steak and shrimp. Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm wanting egg fried rice. I've been wanting that for a couple of days. I just don't want to go. I just don't want to make it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can make it. It just doesn't taste right because I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
I heard that proper fried rice uses day-old cooked rice.
Mm-hmm.
I always use leftover rice for mine when I make it.
Yeah, you're supposed to use the leftover rice.
Yeah.
I had some of the best pierogies while I was out there in South Dakota. There's some Amish lady, she was making them. And I'm telling you, them was the best I've ever had in my life.
What is a POV?
A pierogi.
Oh,
Oh,
I love them.
pierogies is what I
Yeah,
call
I
them.
call them pierogies. Pierogi, I don't know. I call them pierogies, but man, they were good.
Yeah. One
She
thing
was
I
making-
want to get is the soup dumplings.
Oh.
I want to try those.
What, pot stickers?
No, it's a
A pot sticker?
dumpling, but it's got soup in the middle.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, soup dumplings.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yum.
I just
Never
heard
had
about
them.
that today.
I wanna-
Literally, it's like a just like a normal dumpling, but it's got a bit of liquid on the inside. It's like
I
it's got
never
a
had that.
broth on the inside.
And depending on who makes it or where you get it is how much soup is on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lovely makes all that stuff, and she said she's going to teach me a new thing every week. I'm so excited.
Good.
Because all I really know is just down home Southern fattening food. I can make anything from the South, but
Yeah.
I don't know how to make a whole lot of Asian food.
I know how to make the fried rice. That's it.
Yeah.
Mm,
And that's been about 5 years since the last time I made it.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask a question. Y'all are probably going to laugh, but I'm going to ask it anyways. Have any of you all ever ate just plain macaroni and maters?
Yes.
You take macaroni noodles, and you cook them, and you drain the water, and you just put tomatoes on them. No
Well,
ham.
where I come from, or not, well, I mean, back home they call it mater gravy, and they put it in the plain mac and cheese noodle, or plain
Macaroni
elbow.
noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just open up a can of tomatoes and put it on there.
yeah,
You know,
no.
I'm like, no, that's goulash. I'm talking just plain macaroni and tomatoes. I love it. I make it all the time when I'm wanting just comfort food.
Buttered
some
noodles and
and
cherry
and
tomatoes on the side.
I like that one too, Crystal. And I like I said, I don't know why they call it tomato gravy, but that's what they call it. But I like that also.
Yeah.
But we would do the buttered noodles, and then we would have cherry tomatoes that had been washed, cut, and salted, and we would eat those with the noodles.
Do you like clams, Crystal?
I have a problem with shellfish.
Oh no! I was going to tell you, clams in that, do them until they pop right open. Man, it's amazing. And you think it's gourmet, but it's so simple.
I wear a size 11 women's shoe. If I get seafood, I wear the 11 women's translates to a men's 10.
Oh wow!
I can't eat shellfish. My throat closes up.
Seafood makes me a 13 in men's.
Wow, that's what Jason wears.
Yeah. So I would be wearing the same shoe size as your husband for about 3 days.
Ugh.
Your throat don't close up when you do that, Crystal?
Nope.
Oh
Nope.
man, I'm allergic to shellfish. That'd kill me.
Now red dye, I do that to cricket. I get hives, my throat closes up. I have to carry an EpiPen with me at all times.
Yep. My family in that down Tennessee, and a friend of mine made some egg rolls, and she didn't tell me she'd put some crab in them.
Oh no!
And we were up in the holler back in the Briar Patch. We was having a little party, and I took a bite out of one. I said, "Man, that tastes pretty good." And I ate about half of it. Next thing I know, I'm in the car. And my ex-husband was rushing like hell, getting off that mountain, getting me to the hospital.
Yeah.
It's like, oh God, I didn't realize, she had crab in them.
Yeah.
When you're back there in the mountain, you're a long ways away.
Yeah, I'm from Tennessee, and where I grew up, now there's a hospital, but when I grew up, you had to go to the city over. Oh, it was a big ordeal, so you had to be careful with everything.
What part of Tennessee?
I'm in Middle Tennessee now.
I'm right around, where Rocky Top is. It used to be called Lake City.
Yeah.
That's where I'm from.
Oh, wow. I'm from Spring Hill, Tennessee.
Okay. Yeah, they keep changing the name of it down there. Lake City, Rocky Top. They keep messing with it. I don't know why they keep doing that. But it's up there on the mountain over by Briceville, New River. That's where my family and that is. I miss the mountains, though. Been up here in Ohio. Mom and Dad, their jobs, they got better paying jobs, so they moved up here to Ohio, and it's kind of where I stayed, but I miss the mountains.
Yeah.
Bill, I think she saw your comment.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I see the little smirk on her face.
Either she saw the comment or she farted. One of the two.
Or she's just working on some coloring.
Oh, I like that one.
Pretty.
I really like that one.
Nice.
Yeah, I do too. That's pretty, Lorna. I'm partial to fairies anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I farted. All right, that's what I'm going to
At least we all can. At least I think
And I
so.
saw Bill's comment as well.
At least. At least. I think we all can just laugh at their flatulations.
Yeah.
We're childish enough to laugh at it, but adult enough to say, "Yep, it happens." Oh well.
Yeah. Yes, especially when having certain gastrointestinal difficulties.
That's when you're lucky the smell can't come through the computers.
Yeah, no smell of it.
Yep.
We'd all be sitting here with masks on thinking it's back in the day, you know.
Yeah. Stephen, I am working on her shawl, but it's a slow go because I get about half a row done and I have to go wash my hands because it turns green from the
Oh
yarn.
no.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, well, it's because of the dye in the yarn.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Okay.
It's great. It's just I'm at the point that now I have green rings on my fingers and I'm not wearing rings on my fingers.
Crystal, do you follow Loopy? What's it? Crochet with Loopy or whatever Loopy? She just made a Stevie Nicks shawl. Man, is that thing pretty. It's Crochet with Loopy or something like that. Loopy. She's a blonde white-headed lady. She crochets. She's got a channel.
I'll have to go play Hunt and Find.
Yeah,
soon.
check that shawl out she made. It's kind of a pinky color and blues. Oh man, it is gorgeous.
I gotta go get some jewelry. Oh my gosh, I'm so country. I gotta go get some stuff like for necklaces and stuff. And I don't go to craft stores a lot, but the city over has Joann's, it has a Michael's, and it has a Hobby Lobby. Which one should I go to?
Temu.
One thing,
Temu. It's a lot cheaper. And it's not bad stuff. No matter what anybody says. Shelly got me hooked, and I'm hooked, and everything I've gotten from them so far, I've been happy with. Because I was paying for like jewelries and laces for stitch markers and shit like that. Outrageous prices. And what I'm paying at Temu, I'm getting a ton more, and some of it is actually nicer.
yeah.
I did.
I didn't like the
have
fact that it was
a
coming out
order
of China, but if you think about it, everything we buy out of the stores is coming from the same place. So
Yeah. Okay, Joe, I just looked up the Hobby Lobby and they have jewelry making 50% off.
Well, that is where I'm going then.
Okay, it is strung, tubed, and packaged beads and crystals. Bead Design Company is a brand that's on sale. The Jewelry Shop, Metal Gallery, Explorer, and Timeline.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, just go in to read their weekly ad. Just pull up Hobby Lobby, weekly ad, and there you go. Because I always go in and double check. I need this, that, or the other. Okay, I'm going for it. Is it on sale? You want yarn? Is it 30% off week or not?
Right. Yeah.
Sometimes on the non-yarn weeks, the hooks will be on sale.
Yeah.
So if the hooks are on sale, guess what? I go get hooks.
what
Yeah.
kind of jewelry are you making? What do you
Well, I've got some, I don't know what you call them, little, not beads, but like trinkets. So I need a necklace that's got like ovals that connect, so I can put these little trinkets on it. And
Okay.
the only place I can think of is craft stores.
Yeah.
Okay, you're wanting like a charm bracelet?
Yeah,
Charm?
kind of like a charm. Yeah.
Okay,
Temu.
yeah, or you can go get
I could show you some of the charms I got from Temu. I got them over here, and they are really nice.
Yeah, like that.
What's
This was
that?
Walmart. This was Walmart. It is literally just a chain. And
So
it's
I would
a-
have to get. I would
Yeah.
just have to get the connector pieces. Oh, it's with it. Cool, Crystal. Thanks.
I got this at Walmart. I think it was less than $5.
Awesome. Thank you.
And that is a 30-inch chain. Because I was
Oh,
going
wow.
to use it for refurbish a purse, but the purse disappeared before I could refurbish it.
Mm.
And, yeah, my mom had a bunch of those. In fact, what I did is I made extensions for some of the crosses I have because the chain is really short.
Oh wow! I didn't realize I could get it at Walmart. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it's just wherever you plan on going shopping. Like I said, I got that a couple years ago, and I just now found it 3 days ago because I cleaned something out.
Yeah. Yeah, because no matter what type of chain it is, usually some hooks come with it.
That's great. I didn't realize that Walmart would have it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about them until I looked down and saw the thing.
Yeah,
Whoa,
well,
what was that?
Walmart has a bunch of stuff like that too for making jewelry.
Yeah, it's on the same aisle that the yarn is.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
When you find the yarn, you're in the right area.
Dang, there must be a mosquito in here.
You getting ate up?
Yeah.
All right, check your sugar because it's too high. You're too sweet.
Oh, well, guys, I guess I'm gonna call my sick mama and check on her and make sure she don't need nothing.
All right, Joe, you have a good night, and I hope Mom gets
Good
better.
night, Joe.
Thank you,
Good
guys.
Joe.
Good night.
See you later.
Yeah. Of course, I was in and out a few times, and few insects did fly in. Flies, mosquitoes.
Did you hear that you could take a bounce sheet and rub it on your arms? It's supposed to keep mosquitoes off you.
I've heard that.
A dryer's bounce, a bounce sheet. You can actually put it in your pocket and let it hang out, and it does it too, is what I heard. A lot of fishermen actually do that.
New to me.
Yeah.
When I go up to the family cabin with my grandpa and family, I take a dryer sheet in each and kind of stuff them partially down into each sock.
Yeah.
Put one
There
in
was-
your pad if you wear it.
There was a lady up there, and her husband was fishing up at the lake, and she had bounce sheets all around the little seat that her baby was in, like tucked down in the sides.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, why has she got bounce sheets around there? Is she trying to make her baby smell good or something? And they said, no, it's for mosquitoes. Keeps mosquitoes off of them.
Yep. Yep, I've used that tactic before. Haven't in a long time, so I don't know how effective. I wonder and the question is it just the bound ones, or could it be any dryer?
I heard it, they was bounce. I don't know. They told me bounce, the original scent bounce.
Like could it be like an all free and clear dryer sheet?
Probably try it. I don't know. Probably have to try it, and see. Just take a bounce with you just to be safe. But, take some other ones and try it.
Yeah.
Or Google it, see what people say about it,
Yeah. Or as you said, just give it a go.
Yep.
See what happens.
While I was in South Dakota, my husband went down to the quarry down there in Wasion to go fishing. And he was walking down the rocks to go towards the edge, and he started slipping and sliding, and there was rocks there. he lost his shoes, and he knew he was going to fall in. He didn't want to hit the rock, so he just dove in. And when he dove in, he lost his wallet, his glasses,
Uh-oh.
everything. Yeah. So he went in the water and tried to go down and get it, but it was so deep he couldn't get down there. So he calls me. I'm in South Dakota. What can I do to get that out? I go, well, maybe use a magnet and go magnet fishing. You might maybe get your glasses, or you could call my son, and when he gets off work, maybe he come by because he's a pretty good swimmer. He'd go there with you and see if he can't, fill around, go down there and fill around, see if we can get it. But they couldn't get it. They went back up there, but it was too deep. He couldn't get it. So he had to go and get all of his cards renewed, get his bank cards renewed. And I told him, I said, now you'll learn to wear zippers, zippers and zip the shit in your pocket. Lost his fishing license and everything. He couldn't even fish because he didn't even have his fishing license after that.
And be more careful on the stepping.
Yeah. He's like, well, you need to go up there and walk around with me. Maybe I'll find my shoes. And I'm like, I'm not going up there walking around them rocks, around them water moccasins. You got to be crazy. I said,
You about fell in. What makes you think I'm going to stay upright?
Yeah. Told him, I said, you got to be nuts. I can't swim. I ain't going down there in that shit.
Yeah, basically what I do is if I go someplace, I just take and I put everything in here. Because I had keys fall out of my pocket, my wallet fell out of my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what's in my pocket, it falls out. So I just put it all in this little pencil bag here.
Yeah.
I had a little cheap dollar crossbody bag from Dollar Tree, and we were out and about. I put it in the bag that I had for shopping. Well, I had some glass jars with stuff in it in the bag. I fell down, and so the jars broke. Well, my phone, my wallet, and my keys were in that crossbody bag. Got up and got home, pulled everything out, threw stuff away. I just said to heck with it and threw the shopping bag away. Opened my crossbody bag. Everything in it was dry. The entire outside was soaked, but everything was dry. I was like, okay.
Well, that's a good bag.
Yeah.
And for $1.25, hey. And I only used it twice, but I said to heck with it, went ahead and threw it away. Because I was not going to spend an hour rinsing food out of that whatever material is made out of in the nylon webbing.
Mm-hmm.
I was just, no. Yeah. But got a skin knee for the whole deal.
Yeah, he skinned his legs all up too, falling down in there. And he said it would have been a lot worse if he wouldn't have dove. I said, I don't know. I don't know if I'd have dove because you didn't know if there was rocks right there, when you dove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a darned if you do, darned if you don't.
That's what he said.
Thing.
Yep, 6 to 1, half the other, and they're all bad.
Well, he said he remembered as a kid, they used to go down there and every once in a while they'd clown around and dive in. So he wasn't sure, but he said, yeah, if he wouldn't have dove out far enough, he probably would have hit the rocks. I said, and you went by yourself. That was the bad thing.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
No, I know.
Update.
I'll postpone it later.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't have to do mine tonight. I did the other day though.
Bad part is I turned the computer on. It was taking forever to update before I went live, and
But yeah. What's that, Crystal?
I was going to tell them get up in the morning, turn it on, and make it update, and then go about your business.
Yep.
And that's all I was going to say, Stephen. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. But yeah, my family has had, I don't know what the state of it is now, but at least had a cabin up in Elliott Lake, Ontario, Canada,
Mm.
that I went up to with my grandpa and other family members um, a few times as a kid. Um, yeah, literally you get to the one lake. You pile all the stuff into the boat. Trek lengthwise across this long lake, and then portage about a quarter to half mile portage to another lake. Uh, Somebody would usually go get the old pontoon boat, drive it back, and then load everything onto it, and then go to the cabin.
Wow.
So it was literally in the middle of nowhere.
I'd
Uh,
say.
but but there were many lakes around there that that the few people that did have cabins around there. All they have to do is just bring like a boat motor and whatever day supplies, morning supplies, whatever with them, and make the various. It'd be like eighth of a mile to half mile portages between each lake, and then go. It'd be like, okay, what lake do you want to go to and whatnot, and go to fish and all that.
You got a lot of lakes up there in Wisconsin too, don't you, Arnie?
Yeah.
Yeah, between here in Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, there's your choice of lake or river or whatever, you know, wherever you want to go. There's all sorts of them around.
I think Oregon State has a lot of lakes too. The state of Oregon.
Mm-hmm. I got a friend of mine lives up in Washington, and beautiful pictures when it snows. It's treacherous as anything, though.
Mm-hmm. My uncle lives in Washington.
They've got a few lakes up where he's at.
He lives in Bremerton, Washington. He works for the government. He's secret shit that he does.
Well, they just got their house, got a trailer to put back on their land after losing it in a fire 2 years ago.
Mm.
And they lost everything but the clothes on their backs and one dog. I believe it was a dog, but one animal. And they had chickens and geese and sheep and pigs, dogs and cats. Just no snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like snakes. I don't like no kind of snakes. No crawlers. No. I don't like lizards. I don't like reptiles. They just creep me out.
Only snake's a good snake, and if it comes in the house, I'm shooting it. I don't care if I got a hole in the floor or not.
I don't want to be around no snakes. Nope. I have a son that lives in Florida, and his girlfriend has them big old lizards that they walk on a chain like a dog.
That's what?
The big ones. She's got two of them.
Have fun.
I won't stay at their house because she's got pet snakes. She's got pet rats. I'm not talking little white rats. I'm talking regular rats. She's just into all that exotic animal type crap. And I can't. I told him. I said, you ain't got to worry about Mama coming there staying because it ain't happening.
Yeah, Mom will stay in a hotel down the road. I love it.
Yep. And I just can't do it. I can't. No. I'd be freaking out all night long thinking I won't even go in the reptilia house at the zoo. I'm always afraid there's going to be a snake that got out and they ain't found it and it's going to find me.
Oh, yeah. Last time my kids went to the zoo, I was with my son's group, because my daughter's different age to a different group. And, oh, Mom, there's the snake house. I said, bye. He
Yeah.
goes, what? I said, bye-bye.
Well, Toledo got voted as one of the best zoos in the country. And I mean, it is, don't get me wrong, I don't like Toledo, but we do have an awesome zoo here. I mean, it is one of the best. If you guys ever come there, you got to see the Toledo Zoo. But
Yeah, but the reptile house stinks.
yeah, I'm not going into them. No.
Susan, if you had that, I'd love you, but there's no way in heck I'd be anywhere near your house. If you still had that, I would not go see you. That is a surefire.
Oh God, I don't want to see no
Never.
python. No.
That's
No.
a
No.
surefire.
No.
I'll never visit your house. You
No.
have
No. We had a girl in high school. Her dad was a vet, and he collected exotic animals. And she had a slumber party, and I didn't know that her dad collected all this stuff. And they had a pool in their basement of their house, she had a huge house, and they had a swimming pool in the basement, and they actually had gators.
Nope, I'm good.
They actually had gators. They had every kind of exotic pet. I called my stepdad. I said, you need to come and get me right now. I said, he didn't believe me. He thought I was lying. He says, what are you drinking? I said, I ain't drinking nothing. You need to come and get me right now. There's got gators in this house, Toledo, you find that somebody's got gators in their house. He didn't believe me.
Susan, you said you used to. If you still did, I'm sorry you had to sell her, but that's fine.
Isn't it kind of, they making it illegal now to own them? Am I hearing that right?
No, it depends. What are you talking about? The python or a gator?
Yeah, I thought they were making it illegal for certain kind of reptiles to own anymore.
You have to have a license. Here in Oklahoma and in Texas, you have to have a license to have a snake. Now, if you are going to get venomous snakes like rattlesnakes and you're going to milk them for anti-venom,
Oh God.
yeah, that's a whole nother kettle of fish.
Mhm.
And that is a long list of stuff you got to do.
It's like Tennessee. We got churches down there that handle them snakes. Ain't happening. Ain't going in there. I'll see you all later.
I walked in, and as soon as they put the snake out, I'd be running.
They get them and hold them up in the air, and they believe, they don't bite them. They're, oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
It ain't
Oh, I
happening.
thought you did, Mater. Yeah, no, you talk about seeing a fat girl run. That I would be.
Honey, I'd be on the Olympics because I'd be running so fast.
Mhm.
Apparently I'm 115 miles away from the Toledo Zoo.
Are you? You need to
Yeah.
go there. Seriously. I mean, if you wanted a nice thing to take a day trip or a weekend trip, take your family to the Toledo Zoo. You won't be disappointed. It is very nice. It's a little, it costs you a little bit to get in unless you buy a family pass or something, but it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Your son would love it. I can guarantee you, your son would love it.
Mm-hmm.
Children that age loves it. My grandson, he's 5, and if you're a Lucas County resident, every Monday you can get in free up till noon. Up till noon you can go and get in free if you live in Lucas County, or if you know somebody that lives in Lucas County like me. You go, you say you're going to be there. I meet you. I take your kid in free. You just have to pay for yourself because I can say the kids with me. But it's worth it.
Yeah,
You should,
Mater.
Yeah.
you should go see it. The Toledo Zoo is awesome.
Yes, Mater. If you brought a snake in this house, you brought it in. I'd put the gun on the snake, and whether you're holding it or not, it's another story.
I always told my husband, you ever want rid of me, you better bring a snake in the house. I'll be gone. You won't have to ask me twice. You won't see me till it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
He just looks at me like, yep. Don't like snakes at all.
I never cared for him that much either.
Good
I
snake.
don't know too many Southerners. southern people from the south that do like them, because we know the dangers they are. They're sneaky, they're crawling, they bite you. You know, it's bad.
Yeah.
You know.
I had one come up and it was in my son's bedroom
Mhm.
when he was about 4. It was coming in the hallway and my mom stepped on it.
Mhm.
I had been home about an hour, so I'm kind of groggy, half asleep. I said, "What the heck?" She goes, "There's a snake, there's a snake." I said, "Get me a trash bag, hold it open."
Well, just like Australia, certain places in Australia, they'll come up in there through their toilets.
Well, I put the snake in a 13-gallon trash bag. That was the only thing in the bag, along with the spoon and spatula that I'd scooped it up with. Took it outside.
Yeah. I'd have got the shotgun and I'd have shot it.
Didn't have a gun.
Well, I'd have ran outside and got me a shovel or a hoe out of that garden or garage, and I'd have chopped it up.
I didn't have any of that stuff. That's the thing.
Mm,
I was in a rent house, and I was not going to. I didn't
yeah.
have any garden tools because I was not improving the property. I had a mower that was chained to my porch, and that was it.
I'd have started the lawnmower up and brought it in the house. Ran it over.
Hell no.
Oh, that's how bad I don't like them. I don't care. Probably all these people love snakes think I'm the cruelest person in the world, but hey, I was almost bit when I was a kid. No.
I sent Mom the next day to the store for some silicone caulking for like your windows and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I found the hole. I stuffed newspaper in it, and I stapled about 4 or 5 sheets of thick newspaper to it, and then I put caulking over it. That thing was not coming back in the hole.
I think mine is, I'm still got post-traumatic stress disorder because we were kids and we were with my aunt, and there was a blackberry bush down off the road. When you go down the holler, it was like off the road, and we was begging her to stop so we could get some blackberries. And she said, "Well, you kids sit in the car, I'll go pick them." So she got we had an old Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket in the back seat, so she grabbed that bucket. She went up there to pick them blackberries, and we couldn't figure out what was taking her so long. And we were like, what is taking her so long? So my cousin, he was a little bit older. He was probably about 12. He said, "You guys stay here. I'll go check and see what's taking her so long." And he was a yelling and a screaming, and he come back, and he was just a crying and a carrying on. His mama, where the blackberry bush was, just behind it, was a hole, and she'd fell in the hole, and it was a den of copperheads.
Oh, Lord.
And they'd bit her so much that she didn't have a chance.
Yeah.
And one of the guys happened to be coming home from work and seen the car on the side of the road, seen all of us kids screaming, and he stopped, and he took us all home and, called paramedics and stuff, and they came and got her. And that's probably why I hate snakes so bad, because she was the sweetest. She was sweet. She was really sweet.
Yeah.
And I think that's why, believe me, her husband went up there and blew the hell out of that hole, let me tell you. It took about half the side of the hill, too, but
that's when dynamite was a lot easier to get a hold of.
Yep, he did. He blew the hell out of the side of that hill. Yeah, we didn't know it at the time. She was like 2 months pregnant.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why I don't know. I just, and I guess it hadn't been there before because people would go up there and pick them, but evidently they must have found the spot and made themselves a home. Or a bunch of babies or something, but they said it was a den of them. Den of copperheads.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got hamsters here, and the other day one of them went MIA.
Uh-oh.
You'd be waking up, you'd be chewing on your ear.
No, he was apparently my wife was in a work meeting in the same room that she has this one uh, and and she had the lid off and he's a Syrian hamster, so a bigger hamster,
Mm.
uh, and she heard something but didn't know what it was. But then it was like the other night she went to go check up on him, and there was and come to find out no hamster in the cage.
Oh,
God.
He found there right next to the a platform that she has that cage on is a bookshelf, and it's got like a little hollow underneath, uh and he chewed his way into there,
Mm.
Yeah.
ruffle torn up and ruffled up some carpeting, and
Oh boy.
but overnight she kept the door closed and left out some food and water and bit of bedding on the floor. 'Cause, um, and then she saw the ruffled up the carpeting and found him.
Oh.
you're not paying attention at all.
Yeah, I see Money there. Hi, Money.
Hi, Money.
Hi, Harney.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and it's right at 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and let
Hey.
you guys go. Yeah, it's 10
Alright.
o'clock for you. You gotta get ready for. And it's right at 9 o'clock. Work. I don't know if you're working tomorrow or not, but I gotta
No.
get cleaned up and not cleaned up. Get the dishes cleaned up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far did you get on your picture, Lorna? You still coloring?
Oh, she's got a good.
Ooh, I like
Really
that.
good.
Yeah. That is really, really pretty. I like that a lot.
Yeah, but I'm at the point I can't talk straight, so it's definitely time to go to bed.
All right.
Y'all
Good
stay
night,
safe.
Crystal.
Bye.
Crystal.
Bye. Bye, Crystal.
Oh.
You want to see my psychedelic colors?
Hey, Lorna, when you had hamsters, did you have any go MIA?
Yes, all the time.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Flowers. Anything, everything, just colors.
Cool.
That's really going to turn out nice.
Yeah.
But mine used to learn how to open doors and open a ball, and I went away for a weekend, come back, and one I had before Bailey opened her cage door, and she got out, but she couldn't get back in for the week. So yeah. I caught her quite quickly because I just put food down, and she was like, "Yep, I'm here."
Well, we got two down here in big clear plastic totes in which we
Mhm.
in which on the lids we cut big openings, and then we attached what's called hardware cloth, which is basically just metal metal wire, like fencing, really just in half-inch squares, and to get air circulating. Looks like that it might be. Yep. There you go. That's what we had have fashioned up.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All the as you see, all the sharp edges of the hardware cloth are on the outside of the lid to not harm the hamsters.
Yeah.
So we don't have doors on.
See, I wouldn't tell you what Bailey would have done to that.
What would have chewed? Yep.
Mhm. He would have chewed all the way through it. But then again, Bailey was a big hamster and would have climbed up and that.
I'm going the wrong direction.
And he had a hamster before, and he had guinea pigs, but
Oh,
long time.
How much now?
That's probably about 1920.
Oh, that's a baby.
Other chew.
Oh, he's old.
No, I meant a
About a
small
year and a
baby
half.
baby hamster.
About a
Mine was
year,
a big fat
about a year and a half ago, we've had him in just a pet store hamster.
Bailey was over 2 when she passed this year. But the one I had before her lasted 3.5 years.
Mm.
So it depends on what you feed them and everything else. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
but Bailey had 2 heart attacks and had arthritis. She survived it a lot longer than what I thought she would.
We actually had a guinea pig when me and my first husband was married, and he was in the Marine Corps. The apartment we lived in, we couldn't have big animals like dogs or cats or anything, so he had a guinea pig. And would you believe this guinea pig loved jelly beans? It would eat jelly beans. Yep. It was like, you gotta be kidding me, but it loved jelly beans.
Bailey would eat whatever I would eat.
Yeah, it's like my previous cat. She would not touch any human food, but when it came to yogurt and sour apple suckers, she was right there.
Sour apple suckers, huh?
Yeah.
That would have been funny to see.
Yeah, Bailey's favorite was chicken.
Mm.
Just like jelly beans.
I think that there was a time in which that one was not feeling good at all. And thought I was near the end of it. So
I'm sitting here craving, thanks, Arnie, milk duds. I want some milk duds. I have to make a trip to Kroger's. I've been wanting them all day today.
as a kid, I had a baby tooth come out in a milk dud.
Did you really?
Yeah. Well,
I'm just hungry for milk duds.
as a kid, I just wouldn't take one milk dud and eat it. I'd take a whole handful and
I can eat a whole box in one setting.
and then and yeah, I think I was eating them and
I had to chuck mine away.
eating them in the car.
Mm.
And so there.
Yes, Aaron. 6 o'clock Central.
And they went chew, soft, and jaw stopped right in the tracks.
Yeah,
Well, that's a thing.
I had some mud duds tonight, Arnie. That's why you bought some, didn't you, Arnie?
Yeah.
You actually have some? I was thinking he had them the other day.
I got blamed last week for it. I had some, and Arnie and Bran had some, but mine melted. They were literally stuck all together.
Yeah, Lorna had them first, then Bryn got them, then I got them.
Well, I was in South Dakota. I wanted a frozen Milky Way, so I bought me a couple Milky Way bars, paid $3 a piece for a Milky Way bar.
Wow.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. And I stuck it in the freezer, and I ate that, and it just didn't taste right. I was disappointed because the chocolate didn't taste good in it. And I thought, well, I was toying between the Milky Ways and the Milk Duds, and I should have got the Milk Duds, and ever since then I've been wanting Milk Duds. I gotta go to the store and get me some Milk Duds. And Rocky Road ice cream. I love Rocky Road ice cream.
It's all right, Aaron. Yeah, Lorna was in trouble last week. Lorna's always in trouble. Yeah,
Night, Aaron.
I had a mystery box come with a load of American stuff, and I opened it, and they were in it, and I was like, "Oh, what's these?" They turned around and said, "Try it." I go, "Okay, I tried it," and I had about one out of the whole box.
Is Lydia still in here or did she go to bed?
Lydia's still lurking.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, she's been pretty sick. She needs to maybe go to the doctor.
But yes, Meta will be on tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time.
I
Yeah.
see Susan's still here.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to shut this down. I'm at the 2-hour, 6-minute mark. Kind of getting a little tired myself. So, yeah, I hope everyone has a good night. And don't forget, Mater will be on tomorrow night, 6 o'clock Central. And then Friday, Renegade will be on 6 o'clock Central. So hopefully we'll see everyone there. And good night, everyone.
Good
Night, everyone.
Good
Night,
night.
Susan. Night, Aaron. Everybody else. Lydia, Alia.
Bye, everyone.